everybody. How are you today?
What's up, everybody?
Woo! How hot
Yeah.
is it?
Huh?
How hot is it?
Too damn hot. That's all I'm gonna say.
I can't work in the heat. Me and Perry been running around town all day. Oh, I can't complain. I like Vegas, but that is one of the
It
downfalls
feel
of
like being in hell.
it really does, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
I don't know what hell feel like, but it got to feel like Vegas.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna give you guys the best show that we can, because we're tired, the show goes on. So we're gonna talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We're gonna talk about Kenya Moore being fired. Because what the hell does indefinite suspension mean?
That mean until you apologize and fix the problem.
No, that means your ass is fired. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Kim Zolciak and Cynthia's new reality TV show. We're gonna talk about Armon Wiggins and Al Reynolds. Ciao.
Man down.
We're gonna talk about the Will Smith backlash, or as I like to call them, the damn Will Smith haters. You're a hater, okay?
That's all that is.
And then I'm gonna save this other story for another day because we gotta really stick to an hour so we can make it. All right. So okay, so let's get into it. What do we want to talk about first? Let's talk about Kenya Moore and all of that stuff going down until more people get in the room. Okay, Perry. Did you just push a button?
No. I was turning the volume up.
Oh, okay.
Our son be messing with my stuff.
I could hear it. It's really loud.
Yeah.
All right, let's head over to talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's a mess. It is a mess. So first of all, before I say anything, I want to give credit where credit's due. You guys know I love Michelle straight from the ATL. I think her channel's called ATLian, Michelle Brown, whatever you want to call her. She broke this story. And this is why bloggers get so mad. Because to break a story, you guys don't see all the work that goes into it behind the scenes. But the minute you break a story, I would say 2 minutes, maybe 1 minute later, everybody has the story and tries to claim it. So I was on this other blog. They didn't even say that Michelle. They didn't credit Michelle. Now we got to credit Michelle because this is a lot of work. She's an OG and she knows her stuff. Okay, y'all don't do that to her or nobody else. Give her credit. So we always shout Michelle out over here. So hi, Michelle, girl. Thank you for getting the tea. Okay, the tea before anybody. Page 6, anybody. It's really good.
They would steal your shit in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
After all the research, and then next thing you know, they be on message. Come on now. But look, look, news is news. But if somebody go through this and pull this stuff up, and that's the source, if you got it from some other place, then that's where you got it from. But sometimes just announce where you got it from.
Oh, Toria being messy already. Bye, twirl. That's what she said. Now, the only reason I'm reading this is because it's print, but this did come from Michelle ATLian, and I didn't have time to chop up the video. All right. So it says Kenya Moore suspended indefinitely. Where I'm from, that means fired. That means get the hell out of here. Okay.
Or it means, damn, we always been thinking we was paying you too much, but give us a few weeks to think about it.
You are messy. You are messy. I tell y'all every time, it's Perry's messy, and then I get the butt of it. Child.
Hell, you read the article. I'm just responded.
It says fans of the Real Housewives of Atlanta have been divided as of late regarding what allegedly happened at Kenya Moore's grand opening for her hair care salon. Child, she really gonna go through with this hair care mess. It says Kenya has been accused of revealing compromising images of Real Housewives of Atlanta newbie Brittany Edie. Now a report is surfacing alleging that in 1993, Miss USA winner has been suspended indefinitely. I don't like that. Fired. Okay, fired.
Right, but people use that, right, because they haven't made a decision yet. And then typically
indefinitely.
No, it happens in sports and stuff. Just different things. They'll just say it. well, why they sit there thinking, is it the right move? Is it not?
I don't believe that.
We find them, huh?
I don't believe that at all. Indefinite means for the rest of your life, and if you come back that lifetime too. Infinity means forever. Perry, stop trying to be nice to
No, I'm not trying to be nice. I'm just saying I think they in the bind right now. But as you go through and talk about some of the other stuff, and that's why. But go ahead.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now a report is surfacing alleging that the 1993 Miss USA winner has been suspended indefinitely from filming the 16th season of the show. Naturally, Kenya has denied that she engaged in any revenge P against Britney. Ooh, Kenya. This is despite the new RHOA cast member seemingly saying that it is what happened on her IG story, as well as audio surfacing seeming to confirm that some sort of explicit image may have been shown at the event.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's let me keep going. The report about Kenya potentially being indefinitely suspended comes from straight from the A. Michelle Brown, the owner of the site, has said that she was outside the event and witnessed several attendees leaving and being appalled by what they allegedly saw.
Go ahead, Michelle. She said she was outside the event and she was listening. Yeah, get that tea, girl.
Queen Black says Martell threatened Kenya did it. Well, let me keep reading because some people say she said she didn't do it and whatever. It's crazy. Reports regarding the reports, the outlet says that they have it on good authority by Bravo recently called a meeting with the ladies after investigating what happened. Insiders say that Kenya received bad news as she was told she would be suspended. And see, that's so much. Does that mean you messing with my money? Am I fired? I'm suspended? Let me keep going. Fans will recall that the event at Kenya's hair care salon happened on June 6th. And based on social media posts from the ladies, this was one of the first all-cast shoots. The report also claims that the cast has been advised against contacting Kenya for the time being. What? They can't contact Kenya?
You better not whisper a damn thing to her. Yeah.
It says naturally this report has not been confirmed by Kenya, Bravo, Britney, or anyone else associated with production. Also, it's important to note that an indefinite suspension is not the same as a firing. Okay, what is it? Then what is it?
Not renewing your contract, being
child, that means get the hell out.
I mean, hell, if a person don't renew your contract, that means they didn't want your ass no more. The same way they would if they fired you.
I don't get it. It says, if true, it could mean Kenya would be absent from a certain number of episodes as punishment. Indefinitely. That's the part I'm having the problem. Indefinitely. Still, if this is true, it could be good for her time with Real Housewives of Atlanta moving forward. Listen, that's fired if you ask me, okay? Fired. There's no other way to put it. And you know how Bravo always beats around the damn bush when they're firing somebody. They never come out and say fired, okay? Right. And now, let me tell you something. This is a mess. A lot is going down because Andy Cohen must succeed this season with the Real Housewives of Atlanta or his ass might be done. Okay, all of his shows over there, and I'm pulling for you, Andy, but you're going through some things. They're tanking. Okay, It is what it is. And you promised the network you would get those numbers up. And that comes with being a producer. And I feel that I give Andy Cohen respect. He, this is his baby. It was a success in his day. Okay, but your day has come and gone. And so now this is a make it or break it season for him too. And then here you got, now I love Kenya. She's one of my favorite housewives. I think she's beautiful, stunning. Let me put her picture back up here. The girl is just beautiful. But, okay, your ass ain't gonna get my ass. I'm Andy Cohen. Involved with some revenge P?
Okay.
with a lady that has a lot of money. So I look at it this way: either I go, I'm Andy Cohen, or she goes. Who do you think he's gonna pick?
Well, yeah, he been through a lot. I mean, he done went through the giving the women drinks kind of thing on the shows and letting them be wild, but this is too much. And if she really did that for real, which I don't know, but
I heard the tape. You can hear it.
It's starting to sound like she did.
Uh-huh.
That's some devious shit. And they got to go ahead and let her go. Because I wonder, like, this show is going through so many problems right now.
So many.
And
with Simon.
I wonder when people sign contracts for certain dates and things like that, if they on standby, do they still have to pay them? And Kenya is making a lot just to be on standby. Waiting on Simon
to say it, Kenya, because
waiting on Simon to get him permission to film.
Wow. So Simon's getting a lot of support, y'all. We'll talk about that. Kenya going live at 5. Good. Let's see what she has to say. Because if this is true, and I'm telling you, if it would have came from any other blogger, I'd be like, oh, I don't know. But Michelle got them connections. We know she does. Yeah. And she ain't going to put herself out there on a lie. Okay, I'm thinking Kenya, and I'm not going to say suspended indefinitely, fired. I'm going to say Kenya's fired because of what she did. Revenge P ain't no joke. It's a crime. Mm-hmm. Girl, you got to go. And it's so sad that you will go out this way. Kenya's role on the show is to be the villain. That's what they pay you to do. But it's a such thing as going too far. Yeah. I hate to say it because I love her.
Jealousy is a motherfucker. You know, she's seen that girl over there getting some action, and she ain't seen Mark in years since he took half the money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, almost like she was that night when the girl had the little freak show with.
Don't, because they watch these things. Would you please stop?
It doesn't matter. They film these things too. That dungeon thing. That she kept coming downstairs. She's seen everything, but she had supposedly been asleep. I just wanted a glass of water. What I hear here?
Can you? Something is wrong with my husband. Okay, I see what y'all see. Something wrong with him. I feel bad that Kenya put herself in this situation. But this is a serious thing that you've been accused of doing. There's a tape that surfaced. We hear you. I heard it slightly, but I heard Kenya say it. And so she called the girl, I'm going to say an escort. Is that the polite term for it?
That's what it is, a hoe.
Perry. No one says she's a, you need to Perry if you don't stop.
That's what Kenya was alleging. In my opinion.
Oh, yeah, y'all are just a mess. Kenya tried to expose the Bolo situation. She ain't have proof, and Porsha left. Y'all, come on, y'all. Let's just make her exit easy because she has been doing so much. God's butterfly.
Right, that's right.
I'm trying to get you started, Perry. Stop.
It is what it is. I ain't create the show. I ain't producing a damn thing. I'm just talking about it.
Atlanta, from what we're hearing, is going down so fast before they showed a single episode on television. I believe they said they're going to air this in 2025. You got Simon has reduced Porsha to null and void. Okay. She was going to have this big storyline about the divorce, and we were all going to watch it, and we were going to all, give our opinions, and most likely we were going to side with Porsha because most men don't get into women's business like that. And we just thought that they would deport Simon ass and we could say all we want over here and he'd be back in Nigeria. I had no idea that Simon was this shrewd.
I mean, Simon texted me and said he got more rights to be here than the gold digger. No, I mean, that's what he said.
Perry, stop. Perry, stop. You're starting to like Simon. Because what happened? You used to like Porsha.
No, the whole thing is, I just like to tell you what I see. And Porsha is a beautiful woman. Don't have a lot of opportunities. Don't been from the NBA, probably next to the NBA, to reality shows, to the hot dog vendor, to the rich African.
Very stop. Don't you talk. Look, Porsha, it's time to abort your plan to get money out of Simon, because what it's doing is reducing your role on Roa. They can't they can't film this. They can't film that. You got Kenya trying to step up her game. It's reducing your role. You have to walk away.
She can't even talk to Kenya right now for help. No advice.
I know. This is crazy. I feel bad for Porsha, but Porsha, you got to go. Because I usually say the woman should never walk away with no money, but it's time to go. He's too smart.
Now? So you agree with me now?
Yes.
Days later.
Simon is a shrewd businessman. I have to give credit where credit's due. You had no idea what you were getting yourself into. I had no idea that Simon was that damn smart. When the guy served you a cease and desist, you can't even be in the car that he gave your ass. It's stuff I don't know why. Sorry, Porsha. You know I love you, but girl, it's time to abort. Go back to your old life. You're not going to win this game.
Right. And that's just where it's at. Like, the whole thing is this. And I understand if they was married for a while and she contributed to the household. But seemed like to me, she only got gifts.
In his name.
So is temporary, like the car.
How are you gonna buy me a car and it's in your name? And then I think my car's in your. Well, when we had things in our name, I think
I put the car in your name for safety.
You didn't. Perry, stop.
You
never finance your cars, so stop lying.
Yeah, I'm just saying I put it in
when we used to. I don't think I ever had a car in my name. I think it was always in Perry's name. Child, he did you dirty. It is what it is. Porsha, please stop now before he embarrasses you. Can you play the jingle for Bonji? You got played. It is. You can't win all of the time, Porsha. Move forward before you don't have a reality TV career. Now, you guys know that Andy Cohen's job is on the line and you got to perform. Maybe that's why Kenya lost her mind for a minute and, released the tape.
When you talking about the show is on the line, Andy's on the line, she better do this for damn sure. Because I think the whole show.
Perry, are you done? Perry. Don't. This is somebody's job.
No. Well, I know, but it's not like I went in there and caused them to lose their job. If you wasn't bucking for promotion, around the corner taking pictures with somebody was doing their own private things, and wishing it was you, and then you want to go out there and have a fake hair salon. I hope
Barry! Oh my God!
Hope it open for real, because it might be her only job. We ain't heard from Mama Grits and Ham since. I'm telling you, when you ass is off this show, your ass is gone. And then Porsha, Magic City is hiring.
Oh, okay, I'm done. Porsha, that's just a joke. Look, Perry, stop. And God's Butterfly is being messy too. Porsha is worldwide.
Okay.
This is a mess. It's going down. Andy Cohen, let me give you a bit of advice. Because your job is on the line and the ratings were already low last season and they gave you another try. They shouldn't have, but they did. If this show is in shambles by the time it comes to film, I wouldn't do it. Stop now. Use Simon as an excuse, because I'd rather go out on top than deeper in the mud, because y'all got dragged last season. If we can't get this show together and these girls are hating each other this early in the game, Porsha, y'all probably got like 2 minutes footage of Porsha's ass. This is not going good. Give it another couple weeks.
I've seen 2 of the newbies on doing something. I ain't really get deep into the conversation, but they was pretty much saying, the one Kenya accused and she got a best friend or something. We real friends and we don't give a shit about the show. But they really don't. That's why I think Cynthia really might be gone, because typically if you got your breadwinner, Kenya, I'm not Cynthia, but Kenya, if you got your breadwinner over here, then you got 2 newbies who don't care about being on the show.
Yeah, it's not looking good.
They there. She on suspension. It's a problem.
It's a problem. Andy, you just shut it down and concentrate on the shows that you think are going to give you the decent views. Because if you don't, you're out. It is what it is. You are out, and we're pulling for you. We thought you were smarter than this, Andy. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it.
Now, before I bring Housewife from Dallas back.
No, I said pull it and
no,
focus on the shows that are working. Let's talk about this.
Huh?
Let's talk about Kim Zolciak and Cynthia Bailey teaming up for a new reality TV show called Got to Get Out.
Well, got to get out.
That's what it says.
You know they out of a relationship. They out of that.
Well, first of all, what an odd pairing. Okay, Kim sucks all the energy out the room, and Cynthia is very quiet and very uneventful. Okay, now we all can't be on, on 10. You need somebody on 10 in the show, and you need someone on 2. But I don't know. This is just when we gonna bring Nene back? I'm tired of you, Andy.
They said Nene refused this show. I guess she was offered to do this show.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I actually seen it in the article. But got to get out. I don't understand it from Cynthia part, but I understand from Kim's. You got to get out of debt.
Wow.
You got to get out. You got to get out of that house with that crazy ass husband who ain't making no money. And you like the gamble.
Do you have to go for the juggler? There's no need to bring up Croy.
No, I was just telling you what I've been reading.
Perry, stop lying. Ain't nobody told you that Croy can't get a job.
Shit, 911 call. Croy called 911. Kim called 911. I got to get out. Both of them saying it.
This is a mess. This is a mess. But
broke.
This proves my theory that every time Kim Zolciak's house goes into foreclosure, somebody mysteriously gives her the money and saves the house. And I think it's Andy Cohen. You need to cut her loose, Andy, okay? Because soon when you give her the money for Got to Get Out, she'll be broke again.
I'm starting to wonder, shit, I don't know what kind of shit she got on Andy. For real, think about it. Who gets that many chances? I can't have 9 lives. They don't give her 15.
Oh my God.
Anyway, let me see what they say and then we'll move on. Perry is doing way too damn much, okay? And I always get blamed for it. Kim needs a fast abundance from this show.
Yes.
I don't know. Big Papa helping her problem. Nah. Lee, he's still with his wife, though.
Big Papa ain't doing that to that.
Y'all think it's Big Papa?
He just texted, said, no, she used up, washed up, too many wrinkles. Never marry a stripper.
Perry.
No,
No.
that's what he said. He was just explaining how it's nice when they're young, but then when they're older, that's all they bring to the table. When they can't even walk down the stairs, how the hell are they going to slide down the pole?
Cassandra says, I live in Milton. The house is overpriced for this area. It sounds like she's saying it's upside down. Child, you are both going for broke, okay? Cynthia up there being nice to Peter. I know. What is going on? Oh. Now, do we think, I love you, Cynthia, but we got to do a little audience talk here. Do you think Cynthia's broke?
Well, yeah, I think that guy used her up for her cash.
Oh, okay. Cynthia up there being nice to Peter, and he haven't paid her the $70,000 he owes her. Y'all are messy.
Tide commercials, Dorito commercials. Got to get out.
So listen, so Peter, I'm about to be a messy just a little bit. Peter always used, no, okay, I'm not, never mind. Anyway, so that's what's going on. Let's move forward. Let's talk about Armon Wiggins and Al Reynolds, okay? Ooh, child.
Yeah, that's a mess, ain't it?
Let me start out by saying this, okay? Before I even get, I got to put out a disclaimer, okay? Because we don't want Armon in his feelings, okay? Because for some reason, Armon Wiggins hates my guts, and I don't even know what I did to him. I don't know. If holding on the old Jason Lee thing, I'm so over that. That was how long ago? So I want to make sure that I'm very fair when I tell this next story, okay? So what I'm going to do is just tell you what happened and what people are saying on both sides. I'm going to remain neutral. Don't ask me how I feel or what I think. Kim needs a fast advancement from this show. She already got it. That's why she saved that damn house again. Okay.
And that's why that house overpriced, because they got to pay off the house if they was to sell it. Then she also got to pay off Target. Don't forget about Target.
Perry, stop.
They waiting in the bushes outside the mansion right now.
Don't go too far. That's not your problem. Anyway, I'm talking about Armon Wiggins and Al Reynolds. Okay, so we all know, if you don't know really quick, they're on Fox Soul. Their show's called TGIF. The show has been going through a lot of problems from when Funky Dineva left, and I don't think, and when Funky left, he took his damn subscribers with his ass, okay? And the show is, this is no shade to anybody, just couldn't gain legs after that. It never was back to when Funky was on. And Funky has a huge following, and he's been on social media, I believe 13 years. So that, I don't know what they was thinking, and then, he tried to be polite about it, and then he heard that Claudia said some stuff, so he teamed up with his boy. And, I think now that it's over, Funky probably doesn't even think about it anymore, but it was was a big scandal.
Yeah, I think it's still not bothering him financially. I think he's glad he's gone, Funky, and now just waiting on a karma. Just sitting back in the bushes, right along with the Target employees, waiting on Kim ass to step out.
I just want to remind everybody, I said, I'm going to be neutral. Perry's going to say what he's going to say. Y'all see me trying to tame him, and we're not taming him. So anyway, I guess it was Al's birthday. They had a roast. Armon said some things that really upset Al, and Al called into Funky Dineva's show and was upset and told Funky, go back and watch the show. So let me play this clip. I got this clip from AT2. Hi, AT2. Shout out to AT2. We are very proud of you. You're doing a very good job. We really are. And thank you for letting me borrow this. I didn't ask. I was rushing, but you usually say it's okay, so I just did it.
He does.
Also, too, he'll go into more detail, so go over there and watch it. So here we go. Let's play this. And I taped it wrong. So I ended up taping the call to Funky Dineva first. That's how it was put. I should have put them in order, and then I did the roast. Just take a listen really quick.
Your birthday. Now, everyone, I wrote it down. Gather round. It's roast time, okay? Today we're celebrating our very own Al Reynolds' birthday. Al, you're a man of many talents, some of which include being messy, causing drama, and having a knack for making our workplace feel like a reality TV show. Al's got a unique ability to smile in your face, snap a picture, and go behind your back and talk about you to your coworker that he claims he hates. It's like he's got a PhD in two-faced studies, okay? Due to Al's special relationship with management and his hypersensitivity, we are not allowed to talk about his failed marriage. So even though he's brought it up many times, I'll steer clear of that topic to keep my job. Now, but wait, there's more. Al fancies himself as the facts guy, but somehow he never seems to get the actual facts right. He's also a talk show host who's supposed to have all the strong opinion, but the guy can't form a thought without his notes. I've seen grocery store lists with more spontaneous insight. And let's not forget his legendary struggle with names and words. Al, it's successful, not successful. It's like watching a toddler trying to pronounce spaghetti. Oh, and how could I forget Al's clout-chasing antics? He's got all these celebrities friends, but the best part, none of these celebrities actually know they're supposed to be friends with him. And as if that wasn't enough, Al is currently on a mission to get our talk show canceled. His nasty, childish, slightly jealous attitude is working overtime to torpedo our show. It's like he's auditioning for a soap opera villain role. But despite all the chaos, let's not forget it's your birthday, Al. Okay? So here's to you. May your future be as drama-free as your past has been drama-filled. Happy birthday, Al.
That was a roast.
That was ratchet, and I enjoyed every second of it.
Hey.
Thank you, Armon. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Baby, the shade and all of that is real. And if that's what you got to use to get it, use it.
Hey,
Oh
I
my
got it.
God.
Listen, I'm auditioning for
If that's
Netflix.
what you got to do to use it.
If that's what you got to do to use it, my brother, Al said, go for it. You know, Sharrell, before you even get into it,
Okay.
I know you got another part.
Yeah.
But you know what it sounds like to me? It's almost like somebody has been notified. We need to let someone go in the room.
Oh God.
We need to let someone go in the room.
Oh God.
Al woke up and said, oh, hope it ain't me. Other guy said, well, hope it ain't me. It's almost like Armon was lifting his value by saying that the guy has no fashion.
Perry. Now don't add to it.
No. He said that.
He did.
The guy, he talked about how his fashion says he don't have none. He said he don't have no fashion. The only reason he was there because he got friends in management.
Yeah.
He don't know no damn facts. He can't say Biscotti. He damn sure don't want to talk about his wife, his ex-wife, or whatever he would say. He can't keep a woman, or he can't talk about his ex-wife because he ain't trying to lose his job. But brother, that roast that you gave, whether it's a birthday, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving, that's the shit that'll cause you to lose your job.
Oh my
Now, okay, so I'm being neutral, and I want to make sure that both sides are represented. Some people could say he was asked to do a roast, and that's what he did. That's what he did. I'm just saying that, I'm trying to present both sides because I don't want Armon mad at me and calling somebody to wake me up.
Wake
don't
up.
want to do that.
Bitch, wake up. Look, no, the whole thing is this, and it's not even to even come at him. I'm just looking at how I perceive what went down. That man's birthday, a roast. Normally, you talk about some fun shit. You might talk about you came up with a lopsided haircut one day. You don't get talking about the only reason you're there because your friends in management. You know no facts. You lie all the time. You got a PhD and being two-faced. Like, who
But
says
I'm
that?
laughing.
Like, a roast is not when somebody come and talk about like bad things, like really bad things in your life, serious things. It sounds like it's going down, people, and I don't know.
What's
Ain't
going
over there.
down?
Somebody's job.
What?
It's almost like, okay, he even mentioned this too, and then you did all this, and almost like you trying to sabotage the show. Well, most people don't take accountability. Al been a part of that show for a while. You came on after Funky, it did a little something. I would think if anybody out is about ready to go out, is Armon, just in my opinion. I feel like
how do you get that?
it's how he's acting. You know how like when you have a job and they go, hey, you know what? Being late one more time, that's gonna be it. But most jobs will let you finish out the day. Armon came in late for the third day, right?
Perry, this is
And he know it, but he's saying I'm not gonna leave without a bash. And this is what I think. I think when Funky left, Funky had a lot of subscribers. And he left that big battle was there, right? And he did well. Armon saying to himself, like, hey, this shit is real, right? Like, I need to defend myself because I know more than likely I was late again today, my third strike.
Perry, you just made all this shit up in your head.
No. I'm just saying. Well, I know.
Now,
Okay, but this is what I'm actually thinking. I know I take a long time to get what I'm saying. I think the man know he's on the Titanic.
oh my God.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. All right. I did somehow,
Go ahead.
I don't know how I chopped that thing up, but I have to use this really quick. Sorry.
Yeah. Please do that part. That's important.
And when Funky Dineva, I think it's this part right here. Shout out to AT2, who's doing an amazing job. And you really have grown as a blogger. We're really, really proud of you.
Roasting that. And let me tell you, the out of Al. And I believe that Armon wasn't joking. Armon was telling the truth. He was telling the truth. We're going to break it down. Don't even worry about it. Let's go ahead and get into it.
This Al right here. Hey.
Listen.
Hold on before you talk.
No,
Hold on,
Joe,
I'm on live.
You need to hear this on live.
Hold on, people can hear you.
I don't give a. When I tell you go back and watch TGIF tonight, go back and watch TGIF tonight.
What happened?
Go back and watch TGIF tonight, and you tell me if I don't have a reason. Ooh, you filming me?
I told you was live.
Oh, my bad. Go back. Hey, friend, go back and watch TGIF tonight and call me back.
All right, bye. Child.
Okay, it's intense. It's really so. I'm not joking anymore. I'm just being really serious. It's so many different scenarios here, and I, in a effort to be fair, will try to do all sides. Perry, you could be right. Maybe there's something going on behind the scenes. I believe that when Funky Dineva left, he said that Al and Claudia's contracts were ended in 6 months. I don't know how long it's been. Mm-hmm. Also, it could honestly have been that Armon thought the shit was funny. We were laughing. And then when the person's sitting in the chair and they don't think it's funny, what do? Do you keep going or not? And then also it could be that some shit's going down and he want to get this off his chest. That's why it's so controversial. It could be so many things. We don't know until he tells us what the hell happened, Armon.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Now, a lot of people are also saying something must be going on, that they were saying that I guess Armon went on vacation and they brought T.S. Madison in. And then when they came back, they brought on Lunel. They're thinking that they're interviewing Armon's replacement in front of Armon. That's what some people are saying. So it's a lot of ways you can look at this. Yeah. Because why was she there? I didn't watch this show, by the way.
Yeah, I think pretty much, I'm gonna be honest with the whole thing. I think all three of them are on edge. Just how the show went since Funky left, the certainty if the show gonna get renewed.
Stressful job.
Things. So it's stressful. I mean, just like anything else, right? When you get to produce every day. I think he probably figured out it was a sign when they let him go on vacation when he went long enough for vacation. No, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go so we can bring somebody else in. That would make you think that they're looking for your replacement.
Well, yeah, because why was Lunel there when he was there?
Well,
that's
right.
Intimidating. Why it used to be the three of us, and now here she is, and she did good. She was she asked Al if what's his ex name? Star Jones knew that he was gay when she met him. I can't remember what he said, but that's a loaded question. Maybe that's so she did a pretty good job. That would be major disrespectful if you guys are interviewing somebody, my replacement, in front of me. Who would do that? Then what do they expect? So it's a lot going on. As far as the phone call to Funky, some people are saying it was rigged because Funky goes on the same time every day. You know, you go up against Fox Soul, and so he knew damn well you were online.
Yeah, but see, okay, yeah, that could be possible. But I didn't watch Funky show that day, right? I skipped school. So now, what if they shows normally go at the same time? Funky normally get off in an hour. He could have went over. And oh boy, Al was so damn heated and disgusted at how his co-worker that was on his way out tried to take him down with him. And do I think Armon was joking?
My mind's telling me no.
Oh my God, Perry, if you don't stop with them damn buttons.
I don't think he was joking. For real. Like a roast, we all joke, but even when you having fun, sometimes you're like, well, let me dial it down a little bit. I'm being a little too personal or whatever.
You mean when Al got quiet?
Well, I was pretty much quiet the whole time. When he went to you ain't got no facts, no fashion sense, can't keep a woman. If I talked about that, I might lose my job. The only reason you're here because your friends in management. You don't know shit.
I saw you laughing.
Huh?
I saw you laughing.
Well, it's funny when somebody get told off. And the whole thing is funny to me because when he got the job, we heard about it earlier, but it made big news. Wake Sharrell up.
Perry, don't bring that up. What is wrong with Perry? I don't want to go down that road.
No. I mean, you don't have to do it, but as your husband, I'm only simply
Perry,
saying,
please stop. Well, we're not talking about
for no shit like that.
We are not talking about that. I don't hang on to things. I'm not mad at Armon. I wish he would know that, and we're just moving forward.
I'm not mad at him.
Oh
I ain't never met the guy. I ain't never met the guy. So being mad, I'm just on here doing a show like he do a show, like he roasting. I'm just speaking my truth.
Okay, let me start reading. Hold on, y'all. Usually Funky is off in an hour, and he went over 16 minutes past the hour, so Al probably thought he was off.
Thanks, Paige. Thank you. That's right.
It wasn't just a roast. It sounded like a bit of hate in that roast. I don't like those damn roasts. Okay.
I mean, for real, he got so bad, he might have looked at Al and said, "You sorry bitch."
Very. Didn't I just tell Perry it's very important for me to be neutral? That wasn't a roast. That was so nasty and rude. Roasts are supposed to be fun. Armon took this opportunity to be wicked.
Mm-hmm.
Who's watching tonight to see to see what's going to happen? It could have been that too, because everybody's watching. I'm gonna see. I want to know what happened.
I mean, do we have any empty seats tonight? That's what I want to know.
This has Claudia written all over it. Well, why are people saying that? They are. You're not the only person to say that. A lot of people are saying that. It's weird.
I don't know who behind it. I'm just saying. I'm just watching the train wreck. That's it.
Deb, I didn't get the chance to respond to your first post. You said something that I needed to know. Can you repeat that? Exactly, Perry. That's what I wanted to say.
That's right.
I mean, I got to make sure I represent both sides because I'm not.
I agree. No, I'm saying, and you should represent both sides. I mean, hell, you don't work for Foxhole.
No,
you
but
ain't no dog in the fight.
Let me tell you why I want to represent both sides. Because every blogger at one point in their career gets in the position where you say something that people don't like, and then millions of people make videos about it. It happened to me. It's happened to Armon, and the story gets twisted and out of hand. So I got to make sure that I represent both sides and try to be as fair as I can be. He called him a sorry itch in a roundabout way.
Exactly, Tia. And see, look, Sharrell, and what you saying is right. You come out, you want to be neutral. But how many times have you came out and being neutral, then they still called you the B word? You see what I'm saying?
I don't hold on to anger. I'm not mad at Armon for anything.
No, Sharrell. I don't know him.
Well, I don't hold any animosity.
I don't know him more than I know anybody else on social media, unless I personally met you. And I don't know him, but we're talking about a story.
Right. But I have to be fair. That's it. Just let me be fair.
Right.
You're just speaking your opinion, and I'm just trying to present both sides.
I'm saying you have been 100, 200%, maybe 100% too fair. I got you. You fair.
I don't have any animosity towards Armon.
And they canceled the show tonight.
That's what S. Parr said.
Please let that be a rumor. I'm about to pull some shit back up.
That's what with me. I wish I had Sharrell's heart. That's just like stuff happens. I don't hang on to stuff. Al said that's the reason. That was he was gonna say after that. That's the reason. I don't know. Let's look at this. Al has been acting really strange for the past couple of months. Now it makes sense. Plus, Al cracks up when other guests are on, but don't laugh at all when Armon says something. You think, Paige, there may be some animosity, but between Armon and Al? We don't know. That's why we got to be very careful, because we don't know all the story. It's canceled tonight, child. I was about to run over there so we can take
don't know the whole story. But do anybody in the chat think somebody about ready to get their walking papers? And as they, most doors might chime when you walk out. The door gonna sound like this. And I hate to play it twice in one day, but fuck it.
Okay, I can't. Perry, please stop. Perry, just stop.
No, Sharrell, we just roasting. Okay.
You are messy. They're saying that it's canceled tonight, so that takes the option off the table that maybe it was just for PR. You don't start canceling shows for PR, so that's off the table. Messy than usual today. I'm trying not to be. If I am, I do apologize. Not playing nice. Yes. And let them have it. So what if he called him boy? He acts like one. Oh, what are you talking about? Can't stand him. Claudia mad at Al because he and Funky are friends. Oh, I think I heard that. He should complain to HR. Oh, she's talking about Armon. So that's what I'm saying. We don't know the dynamics, but we do know that Funky Dineva had a problem with Claudia and then made up with Al. I don't think Funky's still talking to Claudia. It's a lot going on.
And maybe what happened in that when he had it out with Claudia, made friends with Al, he did say Al had a PhD in two-facedness. So
let me read this.
What is that insinuating?
Megan says, Al been acting weird since he got a mop on his head. Oh, Megan! What is wrong with Megan? Let me read. Al canceled his show tonight. TGIF is not canceled. Then I'm going to be over there. I'm going to be over there. That's why Al is building up his YouTube channel. He's planning an exit. Al has a YouTube channel?
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it seems like all three of them been going back to their channel more than usual. That's why I think it's something going on behind the scenes. Just, like the company.
Maybe it's contract season. I don't.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of things going on. Just like, when some of the housewives be out there.
Look at Deb being
the mailbox, waiting to see if they get a new contract. Maybe they just waiting and they starting to feel the pressure.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, because keep it real, they might not need the Negroes after the election season.
Listen to this. This says, so Deb says, Claudia and Al don't follow each other on IG.
Damn.
Well, nah, I can't see. I don't know. TGIF is normally pre-recorded. I didn't even know that. They need to keep Star Jones' name out their mouth. Wait. No, that was Lunel question. She said something. Al will be exiting soon. That's what you think?
Wow.
But I heard that the whole thing, it's not disrespectful if I say it. People are talking about it. Is not doing so good. But Al is also too sensitive on his own show. That's what Donnie says. Gigi, don't get Perry started. They're trying to make you do Carlos King. We are not bringing Carlos to this. The girls are fighting. The girls are fighting.
The girls are fighting. They're fighting.
Perry. No, Perry.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
It's Friday.
Bernice Layton, no, it's not. The live shows are live and they play the pre-recorded the next day.
Right.
Okay.
You know what though? For real though, Sharrell, look, at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on, but we know it's been a whole lot of drama there since Funky left, right? And we heard things. Claudia not liking Armon not liking Claudia. Armon befriending Al. I don't know what's going on, but all of them have been actively doing more on their shows. So it's not just one or the other. I don't know what's happening, but it do seem like an episode of Snap when he went off on the man last night. All
right, let me move on. I want to do this last story about Will Smith. So Will Smith came, and Martin Lawrence had a bona fide hit this weekend. I can't remember what the numbers were, but I know it was over 100 million. And no movie has seen these kind of numbers since. I mean, in a long time, I'll put it that way, in a long, long time. And so during normal times, you would say Will Smith, if he just did that one show and didn't do anything else, people would say Will Smith is a bona fide A-list celebrity. Okay. And he is. And so is Martin Lawrence. When you bring in those kind of numbers, there's no doubting it. But according to the rumors, there's a group of people that work in the Academy that feel that Will Smith should not be in Hollywood, and let alone bringing in the numbers that he's bringing in and now getting the recognition that he's getting. It's a group of them. I was going to read the names, but I'm not. There's a group of Black people, Whoopi Goldberg, Quincy Jones. Oh God, what's the guy's name with the nice teeth? Denzel Washington and Sidney Poitier, and I'm missing somebody, got together, said that Will Smith was too talented, and they really started reaching out to producers and talking to people and, asking them to give Will a second chance. They gave Will a second chance, and boom, you cannot deny he is still a Hollywood A-lister, but some of them are upset. The only one that's coming out that is speaking is Rob Schneider. Take a listen. This is so disrespectful, if you ask me.
Is a twat.
Oh, I liked him.
Will Smith has been hiding the fact of who he really is, and it was exposed that night. That he's really an asshole. But I wasn't allowed to say anything at that time because we were part of the committee that was supposed to punish him.
And how do you punish him?
Wow, wait. Just back up a second. Hang on.
I want to know
Will
what the punishment
Smith is like, for me, when I met him, right, I always say...
Like the nicest, most wonderful. He's a liar. Complete, utter fraud. Will is a douchebag, and that's something that you can't... The thing is, that's how politically correct the Academy is.
Right.
That they were so cowardly. Because if I would have done that, they would have been hauled out to prison. But because they were so worried about being, racist. Violence is what it is. And what the color of your skin or your religion doesn't matter.
Sure.
If you commit a crime in front of other people, you get hauled out of there.
Yeah, but didn't you also sort of think, he's standing up for his missus? You didn't like that?
It doesn't matter. You can't hit another dude.
You know what I say to that? I feel that Rob Schneider is a hater, and the Academy does not dictate who's a star and who's not. The public does. They've spoken. There's no need to say anything else. What's your thoughts, Perry?
Not at all. He sounded like a hater to me. Then he's saying, well, yeah, he wasn't shit. I was so angry, but I didn't say nothing because I was part of the committee. Well, I'm sure you've been part of the same committee when other people have done shit, and you kept your cowardly ass quiet. We ain't coming to you on YouTube the following week, 5 months later, but you're not going to make it racial. I'm going to say to you, you ain't never said that about a white person. So I'm going to drop the mic and exit.
Someone said, look, Deuce Bigelow. Nobody's canceling Will over here. That's all. They didn't let him have 4th of July premiere day for a reason. He's a star, period. He's a star, period. Thank you, Deborah. We don't even have to argue. Let them go around and talk about him like a dog, but you're talking from the outside because he's a star. And when's the last time you brought in $100 million plus on a movie, Rob? I'll wait. Yeah. DS says, can't have a Bad Boys movie without Will Smith. We cannot. Plus, he did, you're not God. People make mistakes all the time. And for you to not allow somebody to fix their mistake, you better hope you never get in trouble one day. Will ain't canceled. Y'all better cancel Jada. Y'all better not cancel Jada either. I don't think Jada, if you think about it, has the star power that Will Smith has. She's known for being Will Smith's wife. That's what I think, unless I'm missing some spectacular movie that she did. Oh, okay, you guys, we got to wrap this up. So there you go. Let me take a couple of your comments. we're on our way out. Period. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay.
He's pissed off because he wasn't in Bad Boys, child, or bringing in that money.
Yep.
Slapping a person on stage is pretty big mistake. I can't see myself doing that anytime soon. Well, nobody wants to do it.
It's not right. Yeah.
It's not right. But what drives me crazy is when people make mistakes and then they try to make amends for it and people won't let them.
It don't require a life sentence.
But not everybody needs a second chance. Like Diddy does not need a second chance. But when you found out that the wife was sleeping with Chris, what do they call it? A crime of passion? He probably just lost his mind and said, there he is over there. Kenya wasn't talking about anything.
Oh, she must have been on already.
Yeah, it sounds like she's out. It sounds like the slap was just Will auditioning for new Bad Boys. Bad Boys slap. Y'all are messy. People hate Jada because Will slap. I can't. Coons, Chris. I cannot. Jada was a star in the 90s and early 2000s. She was that girl. I think for being pretty, but I don't remember her being a box office draw internationally. You go to any country, people know who Will Smith is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it started with what's that Men in Black with Tommy Davis? Tommy Lee? I don't know, but he's been a star for a long time.
Where it started.
Bravo needs to take a stand and fire Kenya. Oh, well, indefinite, that means fire to me. Nene said she would be the demise of the show, and she is correct. Kenya's the demise of the show, Emmanuel, or is Simon the demise of the show?
No, Simon just doing his. No, Simon ain't part of the show. Simon just keeping his gold digger in check.
You're trying to get a response, and it's not going to work. Chris should have been applauded 2 times over. Yeah. What is this? Sharrell. Hi, Sharrell from Florence, South Carolina. That every time you say South Carolina, I think of
South Carolina. Put your hands up.
No, I think of Charlemagne the God, not P.D. Pablo. Where the hell has he been anyway?
Oh no.
People have sympathy for Will being with Jada. You have to. She's a narcissist. She came out publicly and said that Will Smith sucked in bed. What wife says that about their husband? She just is so disrespectful. She talked about how she was sleeping with what's the son's name? Jaden's good friend, August. Like, I don't know. Jada's out there for me. But if I see an improvement, I will also give Jada a second chance. I feel like when people want to better their lives, let them. I didn't say let them out of jail. There's some crimes that are not unforgivable. And they have a lot of love for Martin after his possible stroke or health event. Martin had a stroke. I love Martin. I'm not trying to talk bad about him. I've been around too many stroke patients, but it's his business if he wants to talk about it. So I will appreciate his wishes and not talk about it. But he had a stroke. Porsha is an international idiot. Wait, thanks. She overplayed her silly hand. I mean, she really did. But to be honest, I didn't think Simon was that smart either. He's probably one of the smartest men. Think of all the husbands and boyfriends on the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Simon Gubadia is the smartest. And now he got me wondering, are they really going to deport him? I don't think so, because he got too much confidence.
And then he might be the only man on the show who never asked his woman for no money.
Yeah. We got to give credit where credit's due. I love you, Porsha, and I will always have your back. But I can't ignore the facts. And one of the facts is Simon is a smart businessman, and he's hard to battle. He just is.
Yeah, I'm just saying this. And I like Porsha. I really do. Mm-hmm. I just think sometimes you take a gamble, but sometimes you got to be smart enough to know when you don't lost the gamble. Sometimes gold digging pay off, sometimes it don't. At this point, move on. You got a contract worth money. You don't need Simon shit at this point. Stop being greedy.
Harry.
No. I'm saying want the contract. It sounds like a person that want the contract, that want to him in the mansion, drive the Rolls Royce, and then don't come back home to Simon. Go back to the hot dog stand.
I can't. Mary says Simon has the advantage legally. You have to look before you leap. I cannot ignore the facts. And the fact is, he's proven to be a very smart businessman and someone you don't want to battle with unless you're prepared. And you even forgot that your car was in his name. That's his car then. He could take pictures. You can take pictures with it all day, but that's his car legally. That's his car.
You remember that old song, Orange Juice Jones? When he brought his girl all this shit, when he kicked her out, he took it all back.
This is my world. You just a squirrel trying to get a nut. I remember that. All right, you guys. Thank you. Let us know your comments in the comments section. We will see you tomorrow. Any last words, Perry?
Oh, no, I'm good. Everybody, for all the fathers, happy Father's Day weekend. Enjoy. Don't drink and drive, but, hang out and do your thing. We'll see you guys.
Porsha, go get your own Bentley, okay? You can afford it. All right, you guys. Fuck this shit. We're out. We will see you.
I'm out.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
This shit, I'm out.